and after your teaching will be told in this clip. Firstly, look at the lesson plan. Before your teaching, you should know what will you teach. You should click at the final sheet on the Google Sheet of DS. It's just Vietnamese. It means stars teachers. Okay, and then you find out where's your name. It should be the classes that you will teach. For example, Mr. Rishi. At the first shift, you will teach grade 3 with Miss Thảo, and then you will teach grade 2 with Mr. Wee, and finally you will teach grade 2 also with Mr. Wee. Now your classes will be grade 3 and grade 2. Then you check your email. I sent an email with a name is materials for TALK1. There are the link with the books schedule, and then you should click to the link of schedule. It should be here. There are 9 races in this drive. Your classic will be grade 3 and grade 2, so you should have a look at class 3. Then I already opened it. You pull to page 3 for the first page, and you will know what will you teach. This one in Vietnamese, number 9 is for the month. It means September. And order all is in English, so it's easier for you. You should look at the weeks. So week 1, period 1, new vocabulary, hungry and thirsty, recycled vocabulary, because it's the first day, so no recycled vocabulary. Sentence says, are you hungry? And yes, I am. Activities, listen and say page 4 in the book. Song story in page 3. For more detail, like what is inside the book, you can have a look at the email that say books, and the link, it should be here. All of them have the book's name will be Go. So your class will be grade 3, so it should be Go 3. You click here, Go 3, and just read it for more detail. Next. Okay, we have weeks, periods, month here, and the class should be here. Class 3 should be here. Now have a look at the Google Sheet. At the sheet TALK1. Okay. For lesson plan, you should fill the lesson plan before your teaching. For example, date, what day you will teach. So maybe the 10th of December, you will write down here 10 December and 2020 year. And next column will be class, month, weeks, and periods. So class will be the way that you will teach tomorrow. For example, here, Miss Tạ Thị Lan Hương, she will teach class 3. Month will be September. Week will be the first week, and periods will be period 1. And then write down the name of teacher, and 4 columns later will be 4 parts of a lesson. First part will be warm up and call out group sound. How can you know group's name to call now the group sound. You should pull it to the right, this one, from column A to column M. You can read on the groups. For example, Mr. Nguyễn Văn Quý, he teach grade 1A, and have a look at grade 1A, Mr. Quý here. Mr. Quý here, 1A. So his class will be, he divided his class into 5 groups. And first, Phạm Ngọc Quỳnh Như is mean the name of the leader. And then the number 7 is mean in group 1 there are 7 students. And the last one, Cat, is mean the group's name. So you should call where's cat group or where's group cat, and they will make a group sound. For example, male or go or whatever that they and the teacher already read. Okay, so first activity will be warm up, and the total time should be 5 minutes. After you call out group sound at the very first time for the lesson, then you can choose which activity next. For example, call out group's name maybe 1 minute, and 4 minutes later you will open the video for students sing together with you. But one thing to remember, you should download the video and insert it into the PowerPoint. You cannot open the internet in the classroom because there is no Wi-Fi. After the warm-up activity, now we will move to the teaching lesson. That means we will teach them a new information. And where you can read the teaching lesson is on the class 3. Class 1, class 2, or class 3. Everything is in your Gmail that I already sent you. And you should focus on new vocabulary and sentence. You can change the subject of the sentence if you wish, but please don't change the vocabulary. Okay, just make sure you focus the vocabulary and sentence. If you want to add more vocabulary, you can add. And for activities and song story, you can ignore it, or you can change all the activities that you like. For example, hungry, thirsty, and sentence, are you hungry? Yes, I am. If you want to add more vocabulary, please write down. For example, here, Miss Lang Hương, she will teach hungry, thirsty, and 5 more words: banana, chicken, water, juice, milk. And she will teach one more sentence I want. So just write down on the sentence or on the vocabulary that you want to teach students. And the last final group activities or games, it should be an activity for students to speak by their mouth. The teaching lesson, teacher will have them to speak. And group activity, student teacher will not help them. They will speak by their own, with their partner, with their friends, whatever. Just make sure at the third part, the speaking time should be student talking time, not teacher talking time anymore. And finally, lesson summary. Remember to summary all vocabulary and grammar. Just ask students, what do you learn today? What did you learn today? And students should answer you correctly. If they forget, just recall, because all form teachers, when we are leaving the room, the classroom, the form teachers will ask their students, what did you learn with them? If the student cannot answer anything, our lesson teaching will be failed. And the form teacher will tell with the parents, oh, they didn't learn everything from age 1 to 3. It's very sad, and we cannot make it happen. Just remember to summary all information that you teach. Okay. And next, after your teaching, please write down the teaching diary. It means what you love about that day and what you feel upset, or what can you do to change something happen and make the lesson better. Just write down here. Experience sharing. Okay. Okay, that's all. What else? One more thing. The email was with TALK1 program in Tân Thành Primary School. You will see 1, 2, 3, 4 link that introduce you how you use the projector, how to use the interaction board, and what things remember before you leaving the room, and one more clip about outdoor activities. Just have a look.